Generally, if you're not confident in your bodywork, it's time to use a polyester primer surfacer. It's a super thick, high build primer that can help you block sand out imperfections and get your bodywork straight. Featherfill is a very good brand. It came out long before epoxy primer, and in the mid-80s it was normal to spray it over bare metal, sanded paint, and filler just like a regular primer. Today the TDS says spray it over epoxy, but I think that's for the guy who sprays primer and leaves it sit for a while, or leaves it sit outside for a year or more, and they're worried about the rust, because it is porous. But remember, paint protects everything underneath it. The mix ratio is one of these tubes of hardener or activator per quart. So if you mix up half of a quart, you're just going to use half of one of these, and they're marked off real nicely. We'll be using a 1.8 millimeter tip, and if it doesn't spray out of your gun real well, you can thin it with acetone or lacquer thinner. Parts that you're unsure of, you can go over real good. This will be the third coat. After it dries, you'll have a nice thick smooth layer of primer, almost like spray-on body filler, to sand until you work out any minor imperfections in the bodywork. You can use 120 on a block like this, or start out with 80 grit and then go back to 120. Another option, if the block isn't working for you and the paper's getting clogged, is a DA or a palm sander with 120 grit on it. This is a 5-inch pad, so it gets into tighter spots, or even an old used piece of sandpaper folded over. I hope you enjoyed this video on why you'd use polyester primer like Featherfill. If you did, and you'd like to get my latest videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.